Scarecrow.
It is the middle of the night. No time for a young lady such as Margery to be wandering around in the forest. She is barely coming back from the town bringing food and supplies for her family. It is cold and there is a breeze that makes her shiver. She hurries back fast as possible. Out of nowhere, a man filled with booze. By just the smell it was obvious he had enough to barely walk.
What are we going here? What is a young lady as beautiful as you doing in a place like this so late?
I'm sorry, I must go.
She keeps walking.
Where do you think to going?
He grabs her arm. The drunken man starts touching her, kissing her neck. She at first tries to resist, but then starts to get into it. She starts messing with his hair, grasping and rubbing his chest, all the way reaching his loins. Margery drops her supplies. As she looks behind the drunken man, there is a Scarecrow. She doesn't know if it was already there or if it is someone. She tells the man to stop. He doesn't. She sees the Scarecrow start moving, walking towards them. Margery screams. The drunk man looks behind the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow grabs the man and throws him on the floor and starts punching the man. Margery is in a shock. She then realizes the Scarecrow take out of a sickle. She starts running home. She can hear the screams of the drunk man vanish more and more as she starts getting further and further. She arrives home. Her parents are eating at the table, Margery's father and her mother. Her family notices she is shaking up.
Honey, are you okay?
Margery doesn't say anything, just with her back stuck at the door and her eyes wide open, exhaling a great amount of air.
Honey, come and sit with us. Your place is going to get cold.
I don't know what to say, so it doesn't sound ridiculous.
Turns and sees Margery.
I would love to eat in one piece, so get your arse over here. For the love of God.
Margery walks slowly to the table.
A Scarecrow attacked me and a man got in the way and protect me, but I don't know how the man is. I ran.
Robert slams his fist on the table.
Get the fuck off of my table and go to your room.
Robert, stay calm.
I'm tired. I do not want to hear anything from stupid Scarecrow. And you shut it, or you will get some whooping. Margery, leave now.
Margery, with tears in her eyes, did not say a thing, got up and went to her room. She stayed in her bed looking at the ceiling. She could not sleep. She would turn and try to make herself comfortable to sleep. She glanced quickly to the window. A shadow was there. It was dark. She got out of her bed and walked to the window and looked outside. Nothing. She closed the window, and as she turned, the Scarecrow was there, a 6'4" tall Scarecrow. She started painting.
What do you want?
A Scarecrow said nothing.
What did you do to the drunken man?
What he deserved.
What did he deserve, whatever you did to him?
I was just following orders, my lady.
Who orders?
The door of her room opens. It is Margery's father. She turns back to the Scarecrow and he is gone. She runs back to her bed. Her father gets close to her. Robert sits in the edge of the bed.
Forgive me, Margie. It is sometimes that I can handle a child's crazy imagination. What makes me angry is that you are already a lady, 16-year-old lady, growing all and attributes.
He starts to slide his hand from her neck to her body, grabs her breast.
Being ready to reproduce.
Keeps sliding his hand further down. Robert takes his hand out of the sheets.
Say a word, and I will kill the whore of your mother.
Agnes was the one to open the door.
I am glad you're talking. I just wanted to bring you a loaf of bread. You didn't have your dinner, Margie.
I better go on. Tomorrow early, my ladies. Have a good night's rest.
Margery and Agnes say good night.
You should eat, honey, and then go to sleep. You must be healthy by when you are married and then have your blessings. I know that at this age there are urges, but you need to control it. We create stories of the Scarecrow. When you say, we cannot no more, Just handle them a little more until you find the correct knight and marry. Just remember the purest are the best sect. You must not have any intercourse, so important people would want you as their spouse.
Margery lays in her bed quietly.
I know it is not easy to accept it, darling, but you'd thank me in the future. Now eat and see you in the morning.
Turns away from Agnes.
Good night, Mother.
As Agnes closes the door behind her, the sheets start to move. Margery moves quickly to see if it is not a snake. She is paralyzed. It is the Scarecrow on the top of her.
What are you doing?
Whatever you want.
Please, no.
I will stop only if you tell me to stop.
It is not pure.
Are you?
Slide his hand down Margery's dress. Margery doesn't tell the Scarecrow to stop. Fade to black. Margery opens wide her eyes. It is daytime. She remembers last night. She gets out of the bed. She does not see the Scarecrow anywhere. She looks at her dress. It is full of ashes. She tries to shake her dress, trying to clean it. It is no use, her mother calls her. In panic, Margery changes to another dress and hurries to her mother.
Margery, I'm glad to see you.
Why, Mom? What happened?
Your father is devastated.
Let me rephrase that. What happened?
Your dad's friend from the pub, they all died in the fire last night.
What?
No one knows what happened or how it started. They think they have started the fire being drunk. Your father went to see the mess.
It is sad to hear what happened.
I hope he doesn't get sick or something. What is that?
What, Mom?
That on your arm. You're bleeding.
Margery lifts her arm, and it has a 3-inch cut.
I don't know how I got it, Mom.
You should be more careful, honey. Let me get something to close the wound.
As Agnes leaves, the Scarecrow is in the table drinking a glass of milk, with a part of his mask uncovered, enough to see his lips.
You again. Do you have to do anything with this?
Maybe. Maybe not. What is it to you? Do you care?
What is it to me? Can you tell me why I have my dress full of ashes when there was a fire barely last night? Did you find out that a little coincidence in my timing? What did you do?
A Scarecrow puts the rest of his mask on, covering his mouth, stands up a little upset.
I did the right thing.
Killing many?
Wouldn't have you done the same?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Out of everyone, I thought you'd be the happiest to know of this, of the actions we did.
What are you talking about? What do you mean we? I don't know who or what are you?
I did this for us. What you have been through, I wanted you to be happy.
How do you know what I have been through? What do you care? Why do you invoke me?
Well, isn't this a surprise? You actually don't know what's going around here, do you? The thing is...
Agnes from far away.
Margie, I can't find the needle. Where did you leave it?
Margie turns, answering to her mother.
They're in the barn with the goats.
Oh, I'll try to find it. Or can you help me?
Just one moment.
Margery turns back to the Scarecrow. He is gone, as she realizes there is nothing that can let her go when he will be coming back. She decided to go help her mother finding the needles. Agnes finishes closing Margery's wound.
How did this happen?
I really don't know, Mom. Maybe in my sleep.
Be careful next time, okay?
Someone starts knocking on the door rapidly. Agnes opens the door.
Hi, Mrs. Tullop. Is Margery home today?
Of course, come in.
Beatrice storms with Margery. With a quiet voice, Beatrice says,
I have news.
Mom, I gotta go to my room. Call us if you need anything.
Margery grabs Beatrice's hand and runs towards Margery's room. She closes the door behind them. They threw themselves to the bed.
What is the news?
Have you heard about the puff last night?
Yes.
Really?
Some of them there were my dad's friends. They told me him this morning.
I'm so sorry for your father. What else did you know?
Not much, only that there is a rumor that they started.
Well, there is where it gets very weird.
Why?
Some of the townspeople say they saw a creepy scarecrow walking around the pool before and after the fire.
A scarecrow?
Yeah, a scarecrow. Isn't it creepy?
Who know about this?
I don't know. You know my father is from the Night's Watch. Well, he told me, but I don't know whom he has told.
Good to know.
Why is it good to know?
Well, I really hope it is not a scarecrow. Imagine having a Jack the Ripper creeping scarecrow version. I wouldn't be able to go out or sleep at night.
I know, right?
Hugs Margery.
I don't know if I could go back home. Can I stay here tonight?
She cuddles her face with Margery's neck.
You know, like we have before.
Beatrice starts kissing her in the cheek, then starts to analyze Margery's lips with her thumb. Before the kiss, Margery gets on top of Beatrice and Margery takes off her dress. Margery throws herself on the bed, looking to the ceiling, while Beatrice starts kissing her below her, more and more. Margery feels the butterflies. She grabs her pillow from both ends and presses on it like if there were not tomorrow. As she opens her eyes, she turns around and the scarecrow is there leaning on the wall, enjoying of the view, eating an apple with half his face uncovered. Margery does not mind. She pulls Beatrice back up by pulling her hair and some more kissing. The mood is interrupted by a yell full of anger.
Margery!
The girls in panic jump off the bed and get dressed.
Get the fuck out of my house!
Yes, sir.
Yesterday you were babbling about this scarecrow. Where did you see him?
Why that?
Answer the damn question!
In Ivory Lane.
He didn't hurt you.
He got close to Margery. He reeked of alcohol. Margery tries to turn away from him.
No, why, father?
We found the man who saved you.
Is he okay?
He's dead.
Oh my god.
That's not the worst part, Margery. He's the prime suspect of killing of all the men in the pub last night. Do you notice? You could have been one of his victims.
I guess, father.
You guess?
He grabs her arms, bringing her close to his body.
I wouldn't know what I would do without you.
Robert kisses his daughter. Margery pushes him away.
What is this? Do you know what happens when you give a fight?
He grabs her from her hair and slams her on the bed upside down. He puts his body over her, putting her back behind her body.
I don't know why you're putting a fight. You know how this always ends.
He starts unbuckling his belt, putting down his pants. He lifts Margery's dress. For some reason, he stops, gets off her. Margery runs to the corner crying. She doesn't know why he stopped. She sees he surprised looking something at the floor, then at her. She can see what it is. The bed blocks the view of that thing. He gets close to the object. He picks it up. It is a dress full of ashes.
Why does this have ashes? Were you there?
No, I was here.
I see a big coincidence that you talk about the scarecrow. He burns the pub down and you have ashes from there.
He starts getting closer.
How do you know it's from the pub?
We haven't burned anything this week. And this is recent because you were reading this last night.
He's a meter away.
What are you saying?
I do not know, Margery. Are you helping the scarecrow?
No.
Lies! I can see why you would kill my friends.
Because of that? I swear I have kept that secret and I haven't told anybody.
Robert put his hand around Margery's neck. He starts pressing.
And you thought you could kill me next?
Wait, I didn't tell anybody about your friends and you?
Robert screams and lets go of Margery. He has a knife on his back. He takes it off and turns.
Agnes?
Leave my girl alone.
Come on! Did she tell you?
What did she tell me? Fuck you, I don't care. You can put a finger on my little girl.
You stupid bitch. She's the scarecrow.
I don't care, she's my daughter.
She takes out another knife and swings it at Robert. Robert with fury grabs Agnes' knife arm, and with the knife he got from his back stuck right in Agnes' neck. She grabbed her neck and fell to the floor.
No!
She attacks Robert, jumps on his back grabbing his neck. Robert grabs Margery from her arms and his neck and falls on his back, using Margery as a muffler shock absorber. Margery is in pain.
Fuck you!
In the moment he was going to stab Margery, someone slices Robert's neck. He grabs his neck to stop the bleeding, but that was nearly impossible, as he fell on his knee, then hitting the floor. Margery saw that it was the Scarecrow. She's crying on the floor.
Are you okay?
Okay? You're kidding, right? You know what? Fuck you.
I had to follow orders. I know you wanted to kill him since long ago, but mostly when he would share you with his friends.
How do you know that? No knows about that.
I've been through the same. I did this for you, for us.
I never needed your help. Because of you, my family's dead.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Of course not.
Are you sure about that?
I'm trying of you never having concrete answers.
Gets up.
Only you know the real answers. It is time to you to wake up, little girl.
Fuck you.
Grabs the knife from her dad. Goes towards the Scarecrow.
Do what you have to do. I will do what you want me to do, even if it means death.
I have lost everything because of you.
One last advice. I will not do what you're thinking of doing.
Go to hell.
She stabs the Scarecrow many times in the stomach.
How does it feel to lose everything?
I just lost everything. All I had was Beatrice.
What? What did you just say?
We did the right thing. We were suffering too much.
The Scarecrow falls to the floor upside up. Margery, in shock, not understanding what he was saying, got near him. She had to know. She put her hand on his neck and took off his mask. She could not believe what she was seeing. It was her. The Scarecrow was a second Margery? She did not understand anything. All of a sudden, she felt a great pain in his stomach and chest. She had been stabbed many times. Her dress was filled with blood. She turned towards the Scarecrow. There was no Scarecrow. She had realized that there was never a Scarecrow, but a creation of her mind to hide true feeling towards others, her lust and desire, her hide and reality of her actions. She was responsible of everything, and now of her own death. She got on her knees, but then, after realizing she was free, she gave a small laugh and looked towards the ceiling. She could now rest in peace. The river of blood showed that it was about time for her to die. Not after much. She felt on her face. Her stare was under the bed. She could see the Scarecrow costume hidden beneath, and then exhaled for the last time and died.